Fans of Breaking Bad and BBC television will recognize our next guests, Gunn and David Tennant. They star in the new Fox series Gracepoint, which premieres tonight. Good morning to both of you.
Morning.
I got to tell you, this story, pretty intriguing. Right off the bat, the audience in Gracepoint is introduced to the situation. A small town dealing with a young boy's murder. Let me ask you, where do we go from here with this story? I know it's pretty obvious, but it's lots of secrets here.
Yeah, everyone seems to have secrets, including our characters. I think it's what you'll discover over the 10 weeks is who's telling the truth and who isn't, and that's indeed what our characters who are investigating the case seek to find out. And indeed, as we shot it, we didn't know. We didn't have that final script till quite a long way into shooting. So we were going on that journey as the audience will be.
Which was incredible, actually.
To be doing interrogation scenes, playing a policeman, and genuinely not knowing if you were being lied to or not was quite liberating.
It was, yeah.
Well, that must have made the whole process all that more real for both of you as actors and as artists.
It did.
It did, yeah. I think that one of the real strengths of the script is that it takes this awful situation, the death of a child, about the worst thing that you can imagine in human experience, really. And it doesn't shy away from really investigating what that would feel like to everyone involved and the repercussions that would have in a small community like this.
That has never faced anything like this.
Yeah, quite. Yeah.
It's really the loss of innocence for this entire community.
Yeah,
and as you say, I kept feeling like it was looking at the sort of fabric of that town tearing away, which is tremendously heart-wrenching. But all these characters are so incredibly complex and deep, and of course the amazing ensemble of actors we have playing them. It's just it was hard to describe what that felt like. Sometimes it felt like this embarrassment of riches.
It was a real pleasure to go to work though, because as the detectives, I guess, we link all the stories eventually. So we would get to play scenes with everyone, and it's such an incredible cast that you go to work every day and think, oh, I've got an interrogation scene with Nick Nolte today, or Jackie Weaver, or Michael Pena, these wonderful actors. And each day you'd just be blown away by what was coming back. I think a great script attracts great actors, and we've been very lucky to have that on this.
Absolutely. Anna and David, your characters, they seem to have an abrasive, tension-filled relationship. What are we going to see develop from this pair of detectives? After all, they have to work together.
Yes, they're not natural partners.
No.
They have slightly different worldviews.
Yes, they do. But I think again, what's very interesting is that they meet over, on at the very moment that they're both basically discovering, coming across and being introduced to this horrible, tragic event, and they have to somehow put aside the fact that they may not like each other, they may not agree with how the other person does things, but they must, work together, and their imperative is the same. And so it's very interesting to have that be sort of the core of both of those people, but they're completely different about how they go about it. And
it's a great dramatic concept, isn't it?
The
two people who have to work together are pulling in such opposing directions, but that's one of the other sort of engines of this incredible story, I think.
Well, and it's real life too. I mean, so many times we're put in a situation where we have to work with somebody we don't like. Now, Fox is billing this as a 10-part mystery event. No, I'm sure both of you like working with each other, so don't even think I was trying to imply that.
I like that we just said.
You guys are funny.
Sorry, we're silly.
That's okay. You're supposed to be silly. This is fun. This is fun what we're doing right here. But Fox saying that this is a 10-part mystery event, going along with those anthologies that we've been seeing a lot lately. Is this in part what attracted both of you to the project?
Yeah, I think there's a real. I think as television audiences, as we all are, I think we expect that kind of long-form drama now. We want to be with characters for a number of episodes over a period of time, and the richness that gives you, and I think this is a great example of that. It's one of those shows that I think if you watch episode 1, you're going to have to watch episode 2. I defy you not to.
And then you're going to be waiting. I mean, I think it will be
Yeah.
that kind of thing where people will be waiting on the edge of their seats for next week's
I know.
episode, because each one ramps up and ramps up.
Exactly.
Well, that's exciting. Got to tell the audience, watch it tonight. Gracepoint, thanks so much to both of you, Anna and David.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And you can watch Gracepoint tonight, the series premiere, a 10-part mystery series, 8 o'clock right here on Fox 7. Don't miss it.